Hi Libra, welcome to your September 2021 General Tarot Updates. It's Raina here, or actually it's not much of an update, it's an actual monthly forecast. This is your birthday month, so happy birthday. Well, some of you. At least the time when the sun goes into Libra. And so that's always powerful when it's in your sign. So let's see what we've got here. Ooh, interesting. I've been getting the Strength card a lot in the past several sets of readings, or at least the last two. And maybe for good reason, because people are having to toughen up, I guess you'd call it, in a lot of ways because of world events. But even in your personal life, this can manifest. I think ultimately this is like about resiliency when it comes to your own sense of self. And this first card, which is the central theme here, is indicative of that. We have the Nine of Wands. We do have a Mercury retrograde in September. And the shadow period actually begins, I think, around the 8th of September. So during a Mercury retrograde, you may hear from someone in your past. This is going to be occurring in your sign, Libra. So there could be, so this may affect you particularly because in the first house, this may change some of your plans of how you were going to do something that promotes yourself in some way, but even just your life as a whole. When I look at the first house, I think of that. So this card, the Nine of Wands, shows somebody who is kind of wary at what he sees coming his way. And that can mean that there's an anticipation that he is going to be met with something that he has to defend. And the reason I bring up the Mercury retrograde and somebody coming back into your life is because you may be recovering from something, and I'm talking about like a relationship in particular. I have here as the challenge card, Chariot, which can be Cancer. So I don't know if it's like literally a Cancer person. And this is also indicative of maybe experiencing a lot of, or experiencing like a sense that you failed in some way. Also, the Chariot can sometimes be a trip, and that trip can be delayed with the Mercury retrograde, and that's kind of complicating things. But getting back to that Nine of Wands, I see this card in personal relationships as needing to be careful, because someone who is, especially that problem personality, the narcissist type of person, coming back into your life or trying to come back into your life. And some Libra individuals may unwittingly think that this is a good thing and allow this person back into their life, because maybe that person was the one who left and you're thinking, wow, this is awesome, this person is coming back and everything's going to be hunky-dory, when it's the furthest thing from the truth. So the Nine of Wands is about boundaries, and this may be a month where you have to really start learning how to set boundaries. If this has been an issue for you in the past, Libra, which I believe a lot of Libra people do need to work on that issue, because they want, in particular as a sign, to please other people, people please, and they may be afraid of someone, objecting to their asserting themselves. But don't get it twisted, because Libra is one of those interesting types of signs where people underestimate you and they don't realize how strong you really are. Libra is a cardinal sign. So is Cancer, by the way, which is why I was kind of joking when I said the Chariot, because I know that it's connected to Cancer, and I know that Libra and Cancer people do get together sometimes. But people don't realize that even though you're agreeable, you are very capable of taking action when you absolutely have to. And that's where they can underestimate you. In the past position, we have the Eight of Wands. And this can be a situation where something has kind of happened very quickly. And by the way, the Nine of Wands doesn't have to be somebody from the past. I mean, the Eight of Wands may be that there's someone that you have got involved with very quickly, and that has led to some kind of a problem, because maybe you were not using good judgment for whatever reason, and now you kind of can see that that person is somebody that you don't want in your life anymore, but you're kind of not sure how to stop it, how to keep it at bay. And in these types of situations, you have to assess what you're dealing with so that you know exactly how to extricate yourself from the situation. And actually, the Eight of Wands can be even maybe there was a hasty departure by that person, and that left you, in some cases, some of you may have felt that you were taken by surprise, and that kind of people like that will tend to be very erratic, and that can be part of their game to kind of keep you off balance, off kilter. And yet, here I am. I'm talking about more of a negative scenario. This might be that you have found love. It could even be a soulmate. It's coming very quickly into your life. The higher message can be, this is something to accept into your life. And maybe you're guarded, Libra. Especially, for the Sun in Libra, if you have inner planets in Scorpio, like Venus, of course, but Mars or Mercury. Scorpio moon can happen to any sign. So that in particular could be a sign of someone who has trust issues and wants to bring love into their life, and maybe was kind of hit hard by this sense of feeling a sense of attraction, with the wands. This is fire energy, and it can feel very hot and heavy, and more hot than heavy, I should say. I don't know why they say heavy, but definitely hot. What's coming in? Six of Cups. This is the soulmate card. Sorry about that noise. I don't know if that's the garbage truck. I'm trying to navigate this because there's all kinds of stuff going on out there. But yeah, the soulmate card. This is also the card of children. So you may even, if this is somebody that your children know, they may already be accepting this individual, and you're the one that's kind of holding back because you're afraid of getting hurt or anything similar to that. Also, one thing to note too is that this could be like a Leo individual, because we have here as the outcome the Strength card, which is associated with Leo, and because of that those wands, I think of that. But, you know, it's important to note with the Ace of Cups that this is not just physical attraction. This is emotional attraction. This person doesn't just have the hots for you. This person cares for you. And the Strength card is that if you have the courage to risk vulnerability, you may have the kind of relationship that you have been longing for, Libra. Maybe that you thought you had in another person and it didn't work out. So, not saying that this reading is going to necessarily apply to everyone. You may not resonate with it. But for those that it does resonate with, I'm hoping that you will give love a chance and that you will keep yourself open, keep your heart open. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a personal reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.